Hi, Kay. Can you hear us? Okay. Can you hear us pretty well, Kay? I
Yeah, I can
cannot
hear
hear
you.
you.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
muted. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Got it.
you. Right. Let us start and seated. So just make sure, so whether you sit on your heels or sit cross-legged, if you have a block, feel free to elevate your hips to have your knees a little bit lower than your hips. That helps to release any tension in our hip area. And then roll your shoulders up and back, opening up your chest. Nice. And then either rest your hands between your thighs or into your thighs, whatever feels good for you. Keep lengthening through the spine. Imagine you try to touch the ceiling with the crown of your head. And then close your eyes. So once you close your eyes, feel the balancing right over your sit bones. So find a sweet spot where you don't lean too much forward, you don't lean too much back. Like you stack your spine right over the sit bones, your pelvic floor is lifted, core is engaged. Keep your chest wide and open. Relax your jaw, relax your face. And then enjoy your breath. It's inhale and exhale through the nostrils, through the slight constriction at the back of your throat. Nice. So just find stability within your breath. Find support in your breath. Just stay there for a couple more rounds. Take one last one. And next inhale, slowly start to open your eyes and then switch the leg. So whichever leg you have in front, switch. Yes. And then start to roll your shoulders. If you want, you can bring your hands, fingertips onto your shoulders and then start to draw circles. Back. If you need, move your head side to side. And then switch directions. Right. And then interlace your hands behind your back. And then bring your both hands onto the right side of your waist. Pull the right shoulder, elbow back. And then reach through your right ear toward the right shoulder. Stretch onto your left side of your neck. Try to keep pulling your belly in. Don't let your ribs just stick out. And then bring your head over the shoulders and then to side. So both hands to the left side of your waist. Pull your left elbow back and then bring your left ear toward the left shoulder. Feel a stretch into your right side. Feel the difference between the two. Take one more breath here. Inhale, bring your head back up. Release your hands. Bring your hands under, just over the knees. And then slowly start to draw circles with your chest. So you start to move through your pelvic area. Start to tap your tailbone when you go back. Move your pelvic floor forward. Yes. Try to move with your breath. So inhale, reach forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And then switch directions. Try to widen the range of the motion with each round. Beautiful. And then come back to the middle, lean forward, and then come onto your hands and knees. So strap your shoulders over the wrists, stack your hips over your knees. Keep your knees, keep your feet hip distance apart. Move through cat and cow here. So inhale, move your chest forward. Exhale, pull your belly around your spine. Inhale, move your chest, arch it up. Exhale, press the hands, pull your belly in. Few more rounds, just like that. Beautiful. Yes, if you add any movements, whatever feels good for you to warm up your spine. Now next, inhale, come to neutral spine, and then extend your right leg behind you. Keep your toes tucked, press with the hands, pull your belly in, and then reach through the heel back, so you press through the hands, move your hips back. So you have a nice stretch into your right calf, belly in, melt through the chest. Hide the elbows in, draw your shoulder blades back. Away from your ears, your neck is natural extension of your spine. Take one more breath here. Now put your right foot, heel touch the floor. Bring your left leg behind you and then opening up. Yes, to extended side angle. If you want, reach your right arm all the way over your head to the front. Make one recline. Press in the outer end of your right foot. One more breath here, and then exhale, release. Come back onto your hands and knees. Just one round of cat-cow. And then extend your left leg back. Yes, tie your toes. And then press with your hands, pull your belly in. Reach your hips back. Reach your heel back. Have a nice stretch onto your left calf. Draw your shoulder blades back. Keep your chest wide and open. Collarbones pulling apart away from each other. One more breath here, and then fit your left foot. You'll touch the floor. Bring your right foot a little bit behind you. Stack your left hip over the right. Stack your left shoulder over the left, right. And then reach your left arm up and over. Beautiful. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, release. Cat and cow for just one round. Next, inhale, come to neutral. Reach your right arm up to the side or all the way to the sky, and then exhale, spread it underneath your left armpit. Right shoulder, right ear down to the floor. Feel free to walk your left hand over the head, behind your back. And just keep pulling your left shoulder up and down, opening up your chest. Reach through your sit bones up high, keep your sit bones, keep your hips over the knees. And then if you have your left hand behind, bring your left hand down, press with your left hand, and then come up, back to tabletop, and then switch sides. So left arm reaches to the side, go all the way up, and then spread it underneath your right armpit. Once again, if you feel, bring your right hand behind your back, have line, or just walk it over the head. Keep pulling belly button into your spine, and then just rotate your torso through there. Your pelvic floor still stays stable. Your hips reaching up. Take one more breath here. Release your right hand. Press up. Tabletop, cat and cow. One more round. And then next inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your knees, lift your sit bones up to downward facing dog. So this is your first downward facing dog. Feel free to walk your downward facing dog. Then one leg while extend the opposite. Make sure your fingers are wide spread and evenly press all through the four corners of your palms. Now, draw your shoulder blades apart from each other. Keep your ears lined with your arms, your upper arms. And then from there, reach through your sit bones up high. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow. Bend in deeply. We're gonna stay here. So option, you can grab opposite elbows. You can interlace your hands behind your back. And then breathe through the knuckles to open up your chest. Up and over your head toward the front of your mat. Your feet sway side to side. Lengthen both sides of your torso. Not yes and no. Relax your neck. Keep your quads engaged, whether you have your legs straight or bent. Then come back to the middle. Release your hands down. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Hold your belly in. Exhale, bow. Strong core. Next inhale, reach up. Stand up all the way. Exhale, hand to the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lift, halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, down facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Low or high lunge. So you can bring your left knee down or keep it up. Inhale, sweep your arms up and over, and then exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Now bring your elbows forward, pull your shoulder blades back, and then press through the back of your skull up to the sky, up into your hands, and then slowly start to reach your elbows up. Slowly start to shift your gaze up, hugging your legs, and then from there, opening up your elbows to the sides. Keep lifting through the chest. Imagine that somebody is pulling your collarbones up. Take one more breath in and exhale, release your hands all the way down. Step your right foot back. Left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Knee over the ankle, right knee either down or up, your choice. Inhale, reach up. Low or high lunge. And then exhale, interlace your hands behind. Once again, switch the grip. And then bring your elbows forward. So utilize that power into your head. Press your head back. Start to lift through your elbows up, opening up your chest. And then like a flower, opening up your elbows to the sides. Core engaged, hugging your legs into the midline. Beautiful. One more breath here. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your left foot back, high point. Exhale, knees down or up, chaturanga. Inhale, slide to cobra pose. Exhale, back, down facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow. Strong core. Inhale, reach up. Stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand to the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lift halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, down facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Either low lunge or high lunge. So whenever you're ready, inhale, reach to the arms, up and over. And this time, on your exhale, simply opening up your elbows to the side. So bend your elbows to the side, and then hug your elbows. Try to pull your elbows toward the torso without actually moving. And then from there, lift through the chest. Draw your elbows apart from each other. Draw your shoulder blades back. One more breath here, strong leg. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your right foot back, down facing dog. Inhale, left foot rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Lower high lunge. Inhale, reach up. So find strength and focus in your legs. And then opening up through your torso, through your chest. Elbows to the sides. Draw your collarbones away from each other. And then imagine once again, rest your head to the back of your mat. That will allow you to lengthen the front of your body. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your hands back. And then step your left foot, high plank. Exhale, turn. Inhale, forward pose. Exhale, back to down facing dog. Nice. Next, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, down, strong core. Inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand to the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, turn your palms, step back, down facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step through between your hands. Strong legs, lower high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Find stability with your legs. And then exhale, interlace your hands behind the back. So bend your elbows to start first to the side. Keep your hands away from your torso. Draw your tailbone down. And then from there, reach through the knuckles down and inhale, reach through the chest up. Reach through the crown of your head towards your left heel. Take one more breath here and then exhale, release. Step your right foot back, down facing dog. Left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step through between your hands. Lower high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Find your strong legs. Exhale, interlace your hands. Make sure you switch the grip. So bend your elbows to the sides. Once you do that, notice how your ribs start to move forward. Pull the belly in. Pull the ribs in. Draw your tailbone down. And then from there, reach through the knuckles. Down. Lift through the chest up. Reach the front of your head toward the back of your mat. So there's lots of opening into your chest, into your heart, shoulders, and really it's back bend. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your left foot high plank. Move it through the yatsa. Let it out through the mouth. Once in down dog. Inhale, come to high plank. And then exhale, drop your knees down. Once again, come back onto your hands and knees. And then start to draw circles with your right knee out. And then switch directions. Just warm up a little bit, our hip joints. Bring your right knee down. And then start to draw circles with your left knee. Start to be out. Keep pulling your belly button in. And then switch direction. And then bring your left knee down. And then lift your knees up back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lift halfway up. Draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, down. Strong core. Inhale, reach up. Stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand through the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lift halfway up. Exhale, let your palms step back down, facing dog. Right leg rises up to the side. On your exhale, opening up your right hip. So bend your right leg. Bring your right foot toward the left glute. And then reach through your right knee up to the sky. Now lift your left shoulder off the mat. Reach, reach, reach. Yep. If you can, extend your left leg down. Take one more breath here. Next, exhale. Bring your right foot outside your right hand. If you want, feel free to bring your left knee down. Just start. Pull the right sit bone down. Now, draw your shoulder blades back. Melt through the chest, but keep pulling your belly in. Your right knee stays over the ankle. Yes? Okay, now you can stay here. You can walk your hands forward. Lizard pose. You can bring one elbow, both elbows down. If you want, tuck your left toes and lift your left knee off the mat. Beautiful. If you need a little bit more space, feel free to open up your right foot toes out, slightly diagonally to the right, but keep pulling the right hip in, hugging it into the midline. And as you stay in the pose, if you need to back off or deepen, just listen to your body. Try not to tuck your chin just too much. Reach the crown of your head forward. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Now, if you have your elbows down, come up onto your elbows. If you have your left knee up, bring your left knee down. And then left hand stays down. The right arm reaches up and over. Twist here. So keep moving your both sit bones forward, both hips forward. Feel the stretch into your right left hip flexor. Take one more breath here. Exhale, bring your right arm all the way back. And then see if you can find your left foot there. If not, just reach it towards it. Spread your toes. If you can grab it, spread your toes and keep your foot back. Opening up your chest. It's called twisted monkey. Nice. Keep lifting through the chest. Lift through your left side of your torso. Draw the right shoulder blade back. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, release your left foot down. Now tap your left foot, bring your left knee up, and then step your right foot toward the middle of your mat. And then you're going to roll into the outer edge of your right foot, the left foot, opening up your right foot, and then extend your right arm up. So we're twisting to the right, yep. So it looks just like that. Support it, side plank. Take one more breath here, and then exhale, release. Step your right foot back, high plank. Move it through vinyasa or pull your belly button up to down facing dog. Let it out through your mouth. Nice. Left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, opening up your hip. Bend your knee. Reach through your left knee up. Now lift your right shoulder off the mat. Your both shoulders same height. Keep reaching through your left side of your torso. Beautiful. Reach through your right heel up, down. One more breath here. Exhale, step it all the way outside your left hand. Bring your right knee down or keep it up. It's up to you, so it's a little bit more intense if you have your right knee down. And then walk your hands forward. Hug your legs in, and then from there, lengthen through the spine. Either bring one elbow, both elbows. If you have a block, blocks. Well, lizard pose here. Once again, check in with your alignment. Try not to tuck your chin too much. Your neck is natural extension of your spine. And if you need to modify, if you need to back off, or you need to deepen, as you just stay in the pose and breathe, do so. Really listen your body. If you need, close your eyes to really hear what your body tells you. Take one more full breath here. Now start to come back onto your hands. Let's everybody, yes, you have your right knee down. Right hand stays down, left arm reaches up. So stack your shoulders over each other. Keep lifting through your right side of your torso. Pull the left shoulder blade back. Beautiful. And then reach your left arm behind you towards your right foot. Lift your right foot off the mat. Maybe grab your ankle. Or maybe just reach towards each other. Spread your toes. Keep your right foot active. And then opening up your chest. Rotate through your belly button, through your torso up. Beautiful. Nice variations, everybody. Nice. One more full breath here. And then slowly release your left hand. Now tuck your right foot toes. Lift your right knee off the mat. Press your palms. And then step your left foot toward the middle of your mat. Somewhere between your hands and your right foot. Now start to roll into the outer edge of your right foot, opening up your left two toes. Stack your left shoulder over the right. And then reach through your left arm up. Nice. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release. Step your left foot back. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, stay down into your belly. So stay down into your belly. Let's extend our lower back. Lift your one leg at a time. Reach it back. And then place it down. Keep your feet, keep your knees hip distance apart. And then inhale, bring your shoulders over the elbows. So come onto your forearms. Yep. So bring your shoulders underneath your elbows. Your shoulder opposite. Bring your shoulders over the elbows. So your elbows are not there, they are right here. So if you need, grab the opposite elbows and then pull your chest forward while you draw your shoulder blades back. Now bring your right foot up, squeeze your legs, hugging into your inner thighs. Left forearm comes forward, right arm reaches back, find your foot, either inside or outside. You can bring the top onto your ankle. And then slowly start to bring your foot, your heel down. And then make sure you bring the right knee back. So keep lengthening through your tailbone. Pull your right shoulder forward, left shoulder blade back. Take one more breath here and then exhale, release. Switch sides, right arm forward, left foot in. Grab it with your left hand. Press with your left shoulder. Right forearm, and then pull the right shoulder blade back, left shoulder forward, squeeze your legs, keep pressing through the top of your right foot, tailbone reaches to the back of your mat, move through the chest forward, take one more breath here, exhale, release, rest your forehead onto your hands, and just move, wiggle your hips side to side, or maybe bring your feet over the knees and just move your feet side to side. Take one more breath here, and then make your way to child's pose to really lengthen through your spine. Let it out through your mouth. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Once you're ready, yes, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lift halfway up. Exhale, bow, strong core. Inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand through the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, down facing dog. So right leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, opening up your hip once again. So bend your knee. Reach through your right knee down. Now look underneath your right armpit. If you have space, keep lifting through your left shoulder, but you can bring your left elbow down. Bend your right elbow to the side and look underneath your right armpit. Pull the belly in. One more breath here. Press through your left hand. Extend your left arm. And then step your right foot between your hands. Nice. Left hand stays down. Right arm reaches up. And then bend the right elbow. And then start to rotate your chest. Reach through your right elbow to the back, to the left side of your back. Then opening up your chest. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your right hand down. Now pivot your left foot. Heel touch the floor, toes opening up out. Inhale, come to warrior two. Nice. So your right knee stays over the ankle. Your left leg is straight. Warrior two. Opening up your toes out. Yes. Again, into the midline. Inhale, reverse warrior. So reach through your right arm up, slide your left hand down. Keep your right knee bent, and then exhale, bring your right elbow to the front thigh. You can stay here. You can release your right hand all the way down. Reach your left arm up and over. Extended side angle. Scoop the right hip underneath. Opening up your left hip over. Nice. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your both hands down. Spin your left heel up. Now, once again, step your right foot middle of your mat. And then rotate for the side plank facing the right side of your mat. So your right foot is in front of you. Rest with your left hand. Now engage your core and then step your right foot behind your left knee. Nice. And then lift through the hips, maybe reach through your arm back. One more breath here. Exhale. Roll onto high plank and then pull your belly button up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Yes, if you want, throw in vinyasa. Let it out through your mouth. And then left side. So left leg rises up to the side. Opening up your hip. Yes, lift through your left knee. Lift through your right heel, right shoulder. And then see maybe you can bring your right elbow down. Look underneath your left armpit. Really extend left side of your torso. Nice. If you have your elbow down, lift it up. Strong core. Exhale, bring your left foot inside between your hands. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches up. Twist. But then bend your left elbow and then reach your left elbow back. Rest with your right hand. So you start to opening up your chest. And yes, if you need, bring your right knee down. Opening up your chest. Yeah, beautiful. One more breath here. Exhale, release your left hand down. And then make a way to warrior two. So pivot your right foot to touch the floor. Bring your hips, shoulders over the hips. Evenly reach to the front and to the back. Step your forward a little. Yeah. Up with that. Yes, it's wide. Now bend the left knee. Nice. Reverse warrior two. Inhale, loosen the left arm. And then exhale, add the left elbow onto the thigh, or your hand all the way down, extended side angle. Scoop the left hip underneath. So move your left hip back to the back of your mat, while you keep bending the left knee down. Nice. Hold and harden. One more breath here. Exhale, release your right hand down. Scoop your right foot up. Plant your palms. Step your left foot mid-mat between your hands and your right foot. And then start to roll on the outer edge of your right foot. Bring your left foot close to the left. Side ankle, side plank. With your left foot in front. Now keep lifting through the hips. Make sure you press on the outer edge of your right foot. And then step your left foot behind your right knee. Nice. And then reach your right arm to the front. Keep lifting through the hips. Rotate your chest up. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Exhale, come back. Side plank. Move it to vinyasa. Or skip it and take extra breath in down facing dog. Now let's take a brief child's pose once again. Let it out through your mouth. Take one more breath here. And then inhale, slowly start to roll up. So bring your shoulders underneath, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and roll up. Do you guys have a sense where we're going? Yes, I think you do. But let me show. But as you guys know, I invite you to play, but it's not mandatory, right? So what you can do is you can start playing, from just like we did. But what I will walk you through is it's with the down dog, right? So we prepared ourselves really to open up your hips. So I'm going to start in down dog, opening up my hip. And then I'm going to slowly start to roll onto the outer edge of the foot or half. Oops, I just need a mat. And then I'm going to bring my opposite foot down. Keep lifting through the hips. Opening up. And then you can go back, down facing dog. So if you don't feel comfortable, it's a lot on your shoulder. If you don't feel comfortable, is that wild thing? Yes, it is. Yes. Done it like never that good. Just like yeah, so it's kind of becomes wild thing, but from down dog is just transitioning. So, we can work through here and just bring the back foot. And then you can just lift through here. So if it's too much, If it's too intimidating from down dog, come to point and just play with bringing foot behind you, lifting through your hip. Okay. Come back to downward facing dog. So, right leg rises up to the sky. Open up your right hip. Keep lifting through your left shoulder. Start to roll into the outer edge of your left foot. Reach, reach, reach. Your foot behind. Beautiful. And then, yes, start to stack your right shoulder and then reach your right arm up and over your head. Nice. Your right leg extended. Left leg is bent. So extend your right leg. And then exhale. I'm sorry, I actually missed it. Said the wrong size. You guys know I'm famous for it. So, yes, I told you right leg extended, but actually right leg is bent, left leg is extended, right? So you might hear just to start, but eventually you start to opening up, extend the leg on the wall into the outer edge. Let's try it this time. Yes, move a step away. Black leg rises, opening up your hip. Keep lifting through your right shoulder, pressing through your right hand. Roll into the outer edge of your right foot. And then slowly bring your left foot behind you, closer toward the right leg. Yes. Right leg straight, left leg bent. Lift through the hips. Slowly start to open your chest up. Reach through your left arm. Beautiful. Take one more rest here. And then release. Make your way to down dog. Last chance for your vinyasa. At least in my class for 2020. And then take a child's pose. And once you take a child's pose, just pat yourself on both shoulders. Let it out through your mouth. If you want, bring your hands over and just roll your wrists. So you're just resting your elbows and just rolling your wrists side to side. Take one more breath here. Now hands come underneath your shoulders. Slowly roll up. Move your hips to either side. And then move your feet wide. Move the flush away. So bring your hands by your hips. Lift through your chest up. So press your thighs down. Feet are flat. Imagine that you're pushing through the heels into the wall in front of you. And yes, that's a nice variation. So if you feel like your hands are still tight, have the hip block underneath if you have one. Lift through the chest. And then you can stay here or you can fold inside of the legs. So bring your hands between, hug your elbows, keep pulling to the chest. Legs are still active, spread your toes, keep reaching through the heels. Keep your chest wide and open. So just utilize your hands to have them some resistance, pulling your elbows to the front, to the torso, and moving your chest forward. So lengthen your spine. And remember, you don't have to bring your elbows down. You don't have to go low at all. Reach your sit bones back. Reach the crown of your head away from your sit bones. And then slowly start to walk your hands back. Support your knees with your hands. And then slide your feet. Take your knees apart. scoot forward. If you need one, we're going to lay down on our backs. And then start to roll, tuck your tailbone, roll all the way down. Now extend your legs, bring your right knee in toward the chest, and then cross your right knee to the left. Extend your right arm to the side. Look over your right shoulder if that's accessible for you, or just gaze toward the ceiling, the tip of the nose, or you can gaze same side as you have your right knee. And then bring your right knee in toward the chest. Squeeze in, then extend your right leg. Left knee in toward the chest. And then cross your left knee to the right. Extend your left arm to the side. Either gaze same side as your knee or towards your right hand. Then roll back into the back, left knee in toward the chest. And then extend your left leg. And then bring your both feet down underneath your knees. Yes, keep your knees hip distance apart. Press the elbows or grab the outer edges of your mat with your hands. And then lift your hips, lift your upper back. For bridge pose, feel free to pull your mat away from your shoulders. Feel free to have a block underneath your sacrum, just like some of you do. Feel free to interlace your hands behind your back and then reach to the knuckles towards your heels. Make sure you draw your tailbone towards your knees. Imagine that you have a block between your thighs and you squeeze a block. Keep your hamstrings engaged. Lengthen through your lower back. Take one more breath here and then slowly start to descend your upper back, your middle back, and hips. Press your hands into your thighs and then flatten your spine against your mat. And then if there's any other pose you would like to do before Shavasana, please go for it. Either take extra time in Shavasana, or if there's anything else, close your eyes and just ask yourself, if there's anything else my body and my mind needs before this practice. And then once you're done, simply extend your legs, rest your arms beside you. Let go of Ujjayi breath. Let go of any effort. And simply give yourself permission to rest and stay in a pose. then slowly start bringing awareness back to your body. Start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Once you're ready, reach your arms over the head, bend your knees, bring your feet down, and then roll onto your side. Use your arm as a pillow while you bring your knees in. Slowly feel it curl in. And then if you can keep eyes closed, hips heavy, slowly make the way to seated, facing the front of your mat. Take your time to move the flesh away from your sit bones. Really lengthen through your spine. Reach to the crown of your head up the sky. Now let's all together close this practice. Inhale, reach through the arms up and over to tossing your top. And then exhale, bring your hands to the middle to your heart. Let your thumbs rest to your heart and tuck your chin just slightly. Lift through the back of your skull. Thank you so much for practicing with me this evening. And this whole year has been challenging for sure, but I'm just so happy to see your faces every single week. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you so much, Kay.
Laura. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.